this little amendment simply says, go back to the Finance Committee and correct this inequity. Go back to the Finance Committee, make the middle class tax cuts permanent, and then get the Finance Committee to offset those with revenue from someplace. And you know where that someplace should be? It ought to be the huge corporate tax cuts. That's where the revenue ought to be taken back from to give that revenue or tax cuts to the middle class. It's a simple issue of fairness.
Even though we appear to be very close to voting on this bill, we still don't know what exactly is in the final version of this bill. The tax code should be simpler. That's true. We should make it more streamlined. That's true. But our focus should be helping the people of America. And our problem with the bill that's on the floor right now is that it is weighted much too heavily in terms of helping the wealthiest among us and not the middle class. And Senator Nelson's amendment, of which I'm a proud co-sponsor, gets right to the meat of this.
The question is on the Nelson motion to commit. Is there a sufficient second? There appears to be. Clerk will call the roll.
Mr. Alexander, Ms. Baldwin, Mr. Barrasso, Mr. Bennett, Mr. Blumenthal, Mr. Cornyn, no. Mr. Merkley, aye. Ms. Baldwin, aye. Mr. Roberts, no.
On this vote, the yeas are 48, the nays are 52. The motion is not agreed to. Question is on the Baldwin's motion to commit.